Hi, here I'm back again, Brian Stecker here from Boomer Fitness, and I want to talk about the one ingredient that's going to help you with your fitness and fat loss goals once and forever for men and women over the age of 60. But before we hop into that topic today, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and then hit that little gray bell right next to it so you can get updated with all the great content that I'll bring out specifically for you. And then also what you want to make sure you do is give this a like, so that way this content gets out there to more people like yourself, so we can get this great message out there. So I want to talk about this one ingredient that's missing, that if you add this ingredient into your fat loss and fitness plan, you're going to hit your goal much quicker. And this is something that people have been bringing up recently in my coaching program. People are like, how is Bree doing so well? How is Chad doing so well? How is it that they're able to, in the first quarter of the year, drop 50 pounds or 30 plus pounds and consistently get results every single week, okay? Now, I can't promise those results for you, first off, because I can't guarantee you're going to put the same effort in that they do and, that they put forth. So that's the first and foremost thing. All right, so how do you do it? And a lot of people get frustrated with this, because anybody can do a program for 30 days. Anybody can do a challenge for 6 weeks. Anybody can meet up with their friend and focus for 2 weeks. But then all of a sudden something takes over in your life and the goals fall by the wayside. And you're saying, I've done everything to get to my fitness goals. Well, you haven't done everything to get your fitness goals, because otherwise you'd be living those results. All right, so let's talk about that one single ingredient. And that single ingredient is consistency. It's shifting that mindset of like, okay, I've got to lose this weight, but shifting that mindset of, like we talked about in the last video, it's your identity. And your identity is that this is my lifestyle, okay? Fitness and health and weight loss and getting my body in the best shape it's ever been in, it's a lifestyle. It's not something that we're going to do for 30 days, 2 weeks, or 6 months. This is something that we can consistently do day in and day out. So how do we do that? All right. How do we flip that switch? So the first thing is you're going to develop that mindset that this is a lifestyle, that you're committed to this for the rest of your life. Exercise and eating great foods are what's going to fuel you to do all the great things that you love in your life. All right. So most of the clients that I talk to when I meet with, these are the problems that they express. You know what? A female client, they want to be strong in the upper body. They want to get rid of the wavy arms. If it's men, they want to add some muscle. They want to get the beer belly. So I know you're in pain, and I know you want to get rid of those things, and those things accumulate over time. So you're not going to do those things overnight. But I can tell you this, if you're going to put this as a lifestyle and you put it consistently, then how do you do it? So the first thing is, let's see what that looks like, okay? You got to see it, you got to feel it, you got to do it, all right? So let's take a look of what that looks like. When my coaching clients are working with me, there's 3 things. There's exercise, there's nutrition, and then there's accountability and support. So what does that look like for an individual when they're starting out? There's basically 3 levels to nutrition, all right? The first one is just calories in, calories out, and eating high quality foods. High quality protein, high quality carbohydrates, and then high quality fats. So that could be like lean ground, turkey, chicken breasts, fish. When it comes to the protein sides, when it comes to the carb side, it could be sweet potatoes, rice, beans, oatmeal. It could be vegetables. And then the fats, it's your olive oils, your avocados, and your good nut butters, all right? So you're eating high quality foods, and you're doing calories in versus calories out. That's the first step. Just stay consistent with that, for the first couple weeks, so you can see a pattern of what's going on in your life. Once you get that down, you can graduate to level 2. And what level 2 looks like is, now that you know what quality foods look like and that it's calories in, calories out, you start customizing that to what your BMR is, your basal metabolic rate, the calories that you burn each day, and you start eating to that metabolism. The last step is level 3, and level 3 is when you're consistently, back to our point today, consistently hitting your macros. And what are your macros? Your macros are your proteins, your carbs, and your fat. The protein is going to allow you to recover from your workouts. It's going to keep you full. It's going to do a number of other great processes in your body. Carbohydrates are going to give you energy. And then fats are going to be for hormones, keeping you full, and other great things, okay? So you're going to master your macros, and you're going to know your calorie target, and you're going to consistently do that 90% of the time. Not all my clients have been 100%. Like my client Chad this year, he hasn't been perfect. Bree hasn't been they've this year, but they've lost 50 pounds, 30 pounds respectively. Again, I have to preface and say that I can't guarantee you those results. I can't guarantee you put the same effort that they're going to put in consistently, but if you did, those would be the results, similar results that you produce. So they just consistently focus on their calories in, calories out. They focus on their macros, and when they get off track, more than that 10% of the time, it usually comes in to getting right back into the tracking. So it's kind of like a slippery slope. So that's what it looks like with your nutrition. In the beginning with your exercise, what that looks like is setting a step goal. If you don't know what your step goal is to start with, is just get yourself a smartwatch or a Fitbit. What that will do for you is that's going to start letting you track your steps per day. Easiest way to get at, to start bringing up your metabolism is to go for walks, because it's not going to put a lot of stress on your body, and that's the main thing. It's not going to put a lot of stress on your body, and it's not from a workout standpoint, it's not going to run you into the ground where you're feeling super fatigued, and it's not going to overwhelm you. And that's the thing, when people start a challenge for 30 days, they go all in, or they do 6 weeks, they go all in, they get these great results. It's not sustainable, I can't keep this going. That's why I want to develop this lifestyle thing. So you're going to find out what your steps are and strive to hit that. If you haven't had a step goal before, just set a simple step goal of like 7,000 per day and start evaluating. Am I losing weight compared to what I'm doing with my nutrition? From there, exercise plan in the beginning. It's just simple, twice a week, total body routine. Focus on, the 7 main movements. And that could be, a carry, that could be a lunge, that could be a squat, that could be a pull, be a press, and those could in rotation. Those would be the main ones. So just do a total body routine with that. 2 to 3 sets, 12 to 15 repetitions, building up that muscle for the first 8 weeks. And those could be as simple as body weight exercise, using bands or dumbbells that you have around the house, right? And if you need help customizing that, I've got my coaching program where I can help you put those all those together, their macros, your calories, an exercise plan customized to you. And then the last thing is you got to feel it, okay? Why my coaching clients do so well is we help them establish a routine. Okay, you have a routine that's consistently producing a result, and you've got a routine that's consistently taking you away from your result, okay? So a lot of my clients do is first thing in the morning, they're connecting themselves to something positive. They're looking at their goals, okay? What are my goals? It's to reduce my body fat by 10%. It's to get myself out of the obese category and into the healthy category. It's to be able to increase my endurance, all right? And then they know why this is important to them. For most of my clients I talk to, so okay, great. Everybody here, when I meet with them, they want to have not jiggly arms. They want to not have a beer belly. They want to have more energy. They want to keep up with their grandchildren. So why is this important to you? You got to connect to that every single day. Why is this goal important to me, right? And really connect to that. Maybe you can't keep up with the grandchildren. Maybe you can't keep up with the kids. Maybe in the afternoon you're having to check off to take a nap. When you know that those are the times that you could be using to connect, have a better connection with your kids, your grandchildren. Your people deserve that, okay? Your family deserves you to show up at your absolute best. So first thing in the morning, connect to those goals, connect to why you're doing it, and then take some kind of action toward that goal. And what you're gonna do then is just do it. The next step in that consistency is remove any vices that are preventing you from reaching those goals. Stress, you replace that stress with a walk. Why let it stress out? If you have to call 911 for it or rush to the hospital, is it really that important to stress over? So look at really the perception of what you're giving that stress, number one, okay? And then the next thing is, what are the other vices? Like, what are the other bad habits? Maybe it's like you get angry, at your spouse, okay? And that throws you off and it makes you want to go eat some bad foods or not have the energy to train. Maybe for you, it's alcohol. Maybe it's For a lot of my clients, we do a calibration period where we give up alcohol for 21 days. And we start noticing what happens from there. So you just got to get out and do it. You got to get out and follow those 3 steps to create that lifestyle. So number 1, you look at that nutrition, look through those 3 levels that we talked about earlier. The second one is the exercise. Get out for those walks. Establish a total body routine of the 7 basic movement patterns. And then the third thing is you get that accountability and support from someone like myself that is going to give you the support to check in with you, to make sure that you're following through with those goals so that way you can show up and be the best for your people, okay? Your family deserves it. You deserve it, all right? Otherwise, you're being selfish. If you're being tired, you're making it about yourself. It's time to give up those excuses and to take action, all right? And I can help you with that. So down in the comment section below, there'll be a pinned comment, or in the description, you'll see a link to my schedule. Just click on that. We'll hop on a call together. And like a number of my clients that I work with online, we'll hop on a call. We'll go over your goals, why it's important to you, what's preventing you from it, and then we'll put a plan together. Getting on the call means we're not going to give you a plan. Getting on the call is an opportunity for us to talk, to see if we'll be a good fit to work together. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to helping you take that ingredient of consistency and making this a lifestyle so you can finally make the breakthrough. Because you got to ask yourself that question again. Have I really made progress on that goal that I wanted? And if you have not, there's something blocking you from that. So I'm here to help. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Follow the simple ingredient.